Hello, my name is Anne, and this video is a quick tutorial on how to make a tabletop picture frame for your dollhouse. The first thing that you will need to do is gather some supplies. Most of these items can be found in your local craft store or around the house. The first item you will need is some good heavy cardstock to use as the backing for your picture frame. Next, you will need to choose which photo you would like to use in your picture frame. All of the ones shown here are for Arthur Frommer's budget travel, but you could also use other magazines in your house, stickers, or scrapbook paper. Next, you'll need some circular shell beads to act as the frame. These can be found on long strands in your local craft store under the jewelry section. This project uses two types of glue. One is a heavy-duty bonding agent that we will use for the shells. The other is a regular craft glue. I've chosen this one in the pen form because it makes it easier to control the amount of glue used. Next is a hole punch. This will help to form a perfect circle for the picture that is going in the frame. Last but not least is a small pair of craft scissors. We are using smaller scissors because it'll make it easier to do trimming around the edges of the frame. The first step is to cut a small square out of the cardstock, probably no bigger than 1.5 inches. Don't worry about being precise, most of it'll get cut away when we trim the picture frame. Next, cut out the picture that you are going to use in the frame. This will make it easier to line up with the hole punch. Next, once you have the hole punch centered where you want it, go ahead and cut out the picture. Glue the picture to the cardstock with the craft glue, leaving enough space around the sides for the shell frame. Spread a small dab of the bonding agent onto a paper plate and use a toothpick to spread it onto the back of the shell. If you don't have a toothpick, a cut-off end of a Q-tip will work. Center the shell over the picture and press firmly to the cardstock. Once the adhesive has dried completely, go ahead and trim away the excess cardstock. Out of the remaining cardstock, cut out a small rectangle, no more than 1/4 inch wide. Don't worry about the length, you can trim it later if need be. Using the craft glue, place a small dab at one end of the rectangle. Making sure to center it in the middle of the frame, press the rectangle firmly to the back of the picture. Once the glue is dry, fold back the rectangle to make the stand for the picture frame. If you need to, you can cut away any excess cardstock. Now you have a tabletop frame that will work perfect in your dollhouse setting.